Put on your headphones and visit YouTube. Playing your favorite inspiring speeches from a sports movie can help get you through tough times. You may do it before the final when you're tired of studying, or maybe before a major game when you really need to dig deep and find the grit that separates winners from losers. Need some motivating videos? Let's take a look at 10 inspiring speeches from sports movies. Here we go. Number 1, Inch by Inch, Any Given Sunday. It's because I'm still willing to fight and die for that inch that I know I'll have any life left. 6 inches in front of you.
And I know if I'm gonna have any life anymore, it's because I'm still willing to fight and die for that inch.
It has been adapted to nearly every sport in the previous 18 years. The night before my final high school rowing event, my team listened in silence. Then, as we clawed our way past the other boat, one of our squad screamed the words at us, so taxing on my body. After that, I felt satisfied with my life since I knew I gave it my all. We all need those inches to keep moving forward. Whether you play football or need to get over an ex, we can all strive for growth. Number 2, great moments are born from great opportunity. Miracle. A game. They might win 9 out of 10 times. Not this time. Not now.
Great moments are born in great opportunity.
Even if you haven't seen the film, it offered us the most inspirational speech ever. It may not be all screams and curses. It may not put you in the zone. The speech lacks the dramatic components found in previous films. Montgomery County Community College freshman Mark Fields called it honest but inspiring. In the end, he says, the Soviets may win most games, but not the critical ones, because the American team worked hard and has something to play for. He basically advises don't break, shock the world. Don't waste their hard-earned chance. Inspired by a calm, determined voice, this inspirational speech just hits home. Number 3, I don't care what the scoreboard says. Hoosiers.
To be the best that you can be. I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game. In my book, we're gonna be winners.
Forget the throng, the school, and their fine uniforms, and remember why you came. We as college students know that hard work does not necessarily result in a W. Even if we give it our best, sleeping atop our books at 3 a.m. in the library, we may not get an A. Isn't it enough to do your best? Number 4, perfect. Friday Night Lights. To me, perfection isn't about the scoreboard, but not to win. It's about you, your family, and friends.
To me, being perfect is not about that scoreboard out there.
Can you look your pals in the eye and say what you mean? It was all you? That, according to Coach Gaines in this popular film, is excellence. His words in this sequence inspire honesty, friendship, and love among his staff. If that doesn't make you cry, nothing will. Perfection isn't being the 4.0 honor student with 5 clubs and a paid internship. Perfection is achieved when you realize you are working towards a goal with the purest intentions. And when it happens in community, beautiful. Number 5, it ain't about how hard you hit. Rocky Balboa. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it.
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward, how much you can take.
In this moment, Rocky Balboa reminds his youngster that life isn't fair. Like boxing, it's all about how much you can take and keep moving ahead. We all struggle, and most of us don't talk about it. So when finals strike you the hardest, don't give up because you think you can't fight back. He says it so confidently, says Boston College junior Daniel Drayling. I think that makes it great. Don't give in to despair. Let go and press on. Number 6, remember the Titans. And you take a lesson from the dead. If we don't come together right now on this hallowed ground, we too will be destroyed.
Win or lose, we're gonna walk out of this stadium tonight with our heads held high.
This speech puts things in perspective and extends to situations beyond football. We all have biases and conflicts with others. Maybe your best buddy said something about another female that made you dislike her. We do it all the time. It doesn't matter what you think of someone. You respect them. End of story. We fall without respect. Number 7. There's no crying in baseball. A league of their own. Are you crying? Are you crying? Are you crying? There's no crying.
Are you crying? Are you crying? There's no crying. There's no crying in baseball.
This motivational speech may not contain a deep, profound message that moves you deeply. But do you need it when Tom Hanks repeatedly repeats the same sentence in hysterics? No sobs in baseball. We all need a reminder to stop wallowing in our misery. You can't stop a game, test, or interview to cry. You pull it together and move on. Thank you, Tom, for the wise words. Number 8. Coach Carter. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure.
It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. This speech's first few words should be familiar. They were taken from Marianne Williamson's poem, Our Deepest Fear. Maybe we don't fear failure. Have you ever considered that you secretly fear realizing your maximum power potential? Maybe we do play small on purpose. Confidence is not to be ashamed. Number 9. Gridiron Gang. Now it's time to see who has a heart. This movie may not be everyone's top 10 sports movies, but it brings a new message to the mix. Others have probably made you feel less than a person at some point in your life. But you exist. Remember that. Number 10. Pride. Cool Runnings. Well, you want to know what I see? I see pride. I see power. I see a badass mother who don't take no crap off nobody.
I see pride. I see power. I see a badass mother who don't take no crap off nobody.
It's easy to be self-critical in college because everyone is surrounded by peers. Your SAT or ACT scores do not define you. You stand out. You rock. This moment shows you how to own it. And if shouting in a mirror is required to get the point across, I say go for it. Well guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Future 10s, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching.